so bad for Areece, man. I don't know. He must change management or something. I don't know. It's sad, man.
We need certain conversations to be had for a person to change. Because one thing...
5 or 7 years, this thing has always been said about Areece. If you wanted to change, you should have changed long time ago. If you wanted to be commercial, you should have done that long time ago.
So as of recent, Areece has been a hot trending topic. Everybody's talking about Areece, and I mean everybody. Even podcasts that have nothing to do with hip-hop. Now, what initially sparked the conversation around Areece was the interview Cassper Nyovest did on Old Tito's podcast, where he said Areece is not an A-list celebrity.
There's nobody in SA who's able to develop a connection, sell music, and sustain their career and maintain it at the highest level.
I'll give you the names.
Yeah, let's go.
Because I've been encouraging them to be out there more.
Yeah.
Okay. Areece.
At the highest level. I'm talking, this is not a shot to Areece, but I'm talking the highest level as far as monetary value. You understand? Areece has a very healthy career. It's niche though. It's very niche. It's good for him and his cult fans. Like he's carved a fan base for himself, and those are his people, and they eat it up, and that's it. But it's been at the same place. It's not A-list. Tell me if I'm wrong.
I think Areece is doing well.
Not great.
Okay, let's not have his side.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah? No, we must have it.
Now, of course, this sparked some controversy as the Slams and Areece responded to what Cassper said, and this is what initially sparked the conversation around Areece for about a whole week or so. I mean, if you pay close attention to what Cassper said about Areece, you would realize that Cassper's actually right. The only thing he was wrong about was that he gets more streams than Areece, which is false. But the criticism was definitely spot on. A lot of people in the game have been saying very similar things to what Cassper said. I mean, even Siso Dlomo said something very similar on the same platform a couple of months ago.
What's your feelings on Areece?
Yeah, Areece is cool, but it's not. You see, Areece is just talented.
Yeah.
But he's not a fully fledged artist. He's not the guy that's gonna take the game to like the next level. You see? Because you get rappers like that as well, just like a rapper, and then that's where it ends. So they've got the technical ability, maybe like a Doomy, for example, right? But deep down, I think maybe it's not even their desire.
Yeah. Doomy Stogie T for the 2Ks.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So, and deep down, it's probably not even their desire to be that kind of a rapper, right? When I talk of a rapper, I'm talking about commercial success and viability. Because anybody can drop a verse, you know, but you need to carry the game on your back. You need to do what, whether you like it or not, Questa did, Cassper did, AKA did. You know what I mean? Where you know once those guys drop a track, everything moves. Not to mention your KO, you know, groups like Tear Gas, you guys.
Now, the problem Areece and the Slams have is that they think they are above criticism. Nobody in the game is above criticism. I mean, constructive criticism is what helps a lot of people grow in general. The reason why Areece has gotten so complacent is partially because of the amount of yes men he has around him, and of course the undeniable force of a fan base he has, which are the Slimes. Areece can say he doesn't care about making commercially viable music, but is still performing songs like Holding Hands, Meanwhile in Honeydew, Mgani and Paradise, because that's the type of music majority of people want to hear. There's a reason why he never really performs much of his recent songs when he is gigging, because only the Slimes really know the songs like that, not South Africa as a whole. Areece has slept on the potential to become a way bigger artist than he actually is currently. The biggest problem people have had with Areece is him not being out there enough. He's isolated himself so much so that it comes off as arrogant to a certain extent, which is part of the big reason why people in the industry don't really respect him. He never wants to collab with other artists and shies away from doing podcasts. He doesn't take his brand seriously with the glorification of Maran in his music and his social media platforms. I mean, if you are as big as Areece is, you should be brand conscious. No brand would want to work with somebody who glorifies something deemed as wrong to the public, especially with the kind of influence he has. I mean, even popular YouTuber Joseph Dari once said he started smoking weed because of Areece.
Independent. Yeah. So I related with more of his music after he became, when he came out of Ambitious, because now he's talking from the heart, he's talking from the hunger, he's talking from like even the passion and the consistency, the work he's putting in, you know, some crazy shit.
Plus smoking weed, he smokes weed too.
Yeah, I started smoking weed because of
all of his like supporters smoke weed.
You're a slime. Yeah, true slime.
Sleep.
Areece is literally holding himself back. I mean, there's a reason why he has been stagnant for so many years, and the reason why most of his music videos on YouTube are hardly able to achieve over 1 million views. That's because he doesn't collaborate and put himself out there. Reece could have easily had over 1 million monthly listeners like his peer Nasty C if he had collaborated with his fellow artist. I mean, I remember at some point KO, Cassper, Nyovest and AKA tried to reach out to Areece for a feature and the boy just never entertained it. I mean, these are some of the biggest OGs in the game and Reece fumbled the opportunity. I mean, even Nasty C has put himself out there and said he's down to work with Reece and doesn't have a problem with him. But still, there hasn't been a public response from Areece. Areece's ego and his toxic fan base, the Slams, are the big reason why Areece has never been able to grow as an artist, and another reason why people don't necessarily respect Areece.